The peanut butter solution came out in 1985. This is an obscure one. I mean, right up there with Eliminators. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know what that means. I watched this movie a lot when I was a kid, and I thought it was just something that I found on TV, but after watching it again recently, I realized that either one of my friends or someone in my family must have owned this because, this would never be on TV. A couple of friends, Michael and Connie, because Connie is a boy's name, they explore an old abandoned building that had just burned down in their neighborhood. Well, Michael goes inside and sees something that's so terrifying.
Mike! Speak to me!
When he wakes up the next morning, all of his hair is gone.
Michael! Where's your hair? What's wrong with my hair?
And the doctor diagnoses him with...
The proper medical term is harum scarum.
And just in case you've never heard of this highly technical condition, I'll just let the doctor explain.
Fagor!
Boy, oh boy. Were you watching what happened? Huh? With the fingers? One moment, there they were, holding on, hanging onto the desk. Along came a fried on, bam, they are moving. It's the same with your hair.
Well, Michael's so embarrassed about being bald that he refuses to leave the house, even to go to school.
I look disgusting! You hear?
His dad and his sister try to help. They glue a wig to his head, which works for a while. Well, just when Michael feels like there's nothing else he could do about his hair, he gets a visit from some ghosts.
Hi there, young Baldy. Don't you remember me?
It turns out that these are the ghosts that Michael saw in the abandoned building. They were a homeless couple that, by the way, these kids referred to as winos. I don't know about you, but I didn't know what the word wino meant when I was a kid. Anyway, Michael had given them some money before they died in the fire, and now they want to help him. They give him a recipe for some goop to grow your hair back.
Here's old Charlie's recipe.
The secret ingredient? Peanut butter.
Stick to the roof of your mouth. Oh, God, it makes you want a glass of milk. It's the best bloody peanut butter I've ever tasted.
So Michael puts it on his head, and lo and behold, it actually works.
That's right, Connie, I have hair! Congratulations!
Only now, his hair won't stop growing. It grows so fast that his friend has to cut it while they're at school.
Okay, you two, this is a classroom, not a barbershop.
Michael's fast-growing hair catches the attention of the art teacher who goes by the name of the Senor.
The Senor!
He's a mean old man who all the kids are scared of.
That is rubbish. Start again.
But he's not just a grumpy old man. He actually kidnaps Michael and sedates him in order to make paintbrushes out of his hair.
I know this hair. I've cut this hair. You don't? Are you certain? We're holding a bit of Michael in our hands.
This is dark. Did the bad guy really have to be a teacher? That's just heartless. And did the teacher also have to kidnap a bunch of other kids around the neighborhood and force them to manufacture the paintbrushes in a sweatshop?
We have to make 500 a day or we won't eat.
And did we really need this scene of him trying to kidnap Michael's sister, too?
Hello, little girl. You want to come for a ride?
In fact, did he have to kidnap anyone at all? This could have been like a fun Home Alone-like movie about an evil artist chasing Michael all over town. So Michael's sister, Susie, and his best friend, Connie, track down the Senor.
The Senor!
And follow him to the sweatshop in a way that, even after all these years, I've never forgotten. It's just so weird. Connie hides in the back of the truck and dumps sugar out onto the road for Susie to follow. The sugar gets swept up and Susie loses the trail, leaving Connie to deal with the Senor alone.
You swept up all my sugar!
Connie's forced to work with the other kids where he learns how they were kidnapped.
How do you get you all? Through ice creams that put you asleep.
It's a Hansel and Gretel theme, which kind of goes well with the trail of sugar that brought them there being something sweet. I know, right? So profound for such a strange movie. So it turns out that the Signor's paintings are so realistic that you can actually walk inside of them.
You know, these paintings, they're so real, you can just walk right into them.
So the kids trick him into painting the burned building from the beginning of the movie, hoping that whatever scared Michael will scare him too. And this part is so weird. Not just because he paints like Bob Ross from his intro videos. But because the Signor, who up to this point has been so mean and so terrible, suddenly is friendly and funny. And he starts caring for the safety of the children.
Let's go up to the window and see. Here, I'll go first.
No. Keep back, my son. It could be dangerous. No, stay back. Huh? It could be dangerous. Allez, stay back, children.
So the Signor goes inside and gets scared, passing along the harem scarum curse and stopping Michael's hair growth.
You see, my boy? It's easy.
Which means now we get a bald version of the Signor chasing after the kids. What? Did you think he was nice now because of the last scene?
What's the matter with you all? What about the things he's done to you? Have you forgotten already?
So the bald Signor lazily walks after the kids until the cops show up.
Free, senor, or you're dead meat. You too.
All the kids are rescued, and after weeks of being kidnapped, Michael is reunited with his father in this heartwarming moment.
I missed you, Dad.
Well, I missed you too, buddy.
I remember really liking this movie as a kid, and I'm actually happy to say that after all these years, I think this is still the case. Sure, as an adult, I can see just how inconsistent this movie is. This movie has no idea what it wants to be. It seems like a silly kids movie, but it's all over the place as far as tone. Sometimes it's lighthearted and fun. It's creepy and unsettling. And when Michael meets the ghosts, he learns that if he closes his eyes, he can't hear them.
Hey, you're right. I didn't hear anything except for the last one.
Which, to a kid, I mean, this has got nightmares written all over it. It's even unnecessarily sad. Throughout the movie, they make it seem like Michael's mother is dead.
See the blue robe she's wearing? Looks too big, eh? Well, it's Mom's, and she's gone away.
It's not easy for him either, with Mom gone.
I wish Mom were back.
But the whole time, she was just away selling a house. Even with all of that, this is such a unique and quirky movie that it's far from boring. It's also got some genuine characters. I always thought that Connie kid was a great friend, and watching it again as an adult, I still think this is true. He sticks up for Michael and even stands up to the Signor.
If you do that, Senor, I will never come to your class again, and I swear it.
And even though Michael and his sister fight a lot, when Michael loses his hair, she really feels for him and tries to help. So this is free on Tubi, and I don't even think you need an account. So if you like weird movies that toe the line between silly and creepy, this might be right up your alley. Thanks for watching, everyone. My name's Kenny. Before you leave, click that circle and subscribe. And until next time, let's not just watch movies. Let's talk about them too.